In this lesson, I'm going to walk you through how to build your quiz inside Alveya. The quiz uses a system called category scoring. You create a category for each of your result types. In the hormone example I'll be demonstrating today, that's three categories: estrogen dominance, HPA axis, and thyroid. Each answer option in your quiz is then assigned to one of those categories with a score of 1. When someone selects that answer, 1 point is added to that category. At the end of the quiz, whichever category has accumulated the highest points becomes their result. That's the whole logic. Points accumulate per category as answers are selected, and the winning category determines the result. The practical implication of this is important. You don't need different point values to make the quiz more nuanced. The nuance comes from how you write the questions and answers. Each answer should clearly reflect the symptoms, language, and experience of one specific type. If your answers are written well, the right people will naturally select the answers that map to their category. Once the quiz is submitted, Alveya handles the rest automatically, identifying the highest scoring category, writing it into the contact record, and triggering the right email sequence for that result type. Let me jump into the platform and show you how it works. Before I start, I've already prepared my categories and quiz questions in a separate document. I'd recommend doing the same before you open the quiz builder. It makes the whole process much faster. The first thing we do is set up the categories. Head into Manage Categories and click Add Category. You'll be creating one category for each of your result types. In this example, that's estrogen dominance, HPA axis, and thyroid. Work through them one by one and save each as you go. Once your categories are in place, it's time to add your questions. For this type of quiz, where you want each person to land in a specific pathway, you're going to use single choice questions only. Click on your quiz element, select single choice, and drag it into the builder. Then work through each question, entering the question text and your 3 answer options. Once you've entered your answers, click into the settings for that question. Scroll down, and you'll see where you can assign each answer to a category. The first answer maps to estrogen dominance, the second to HPA axis, and the third to thyroid. Set each answer to a score of 1 and save. Repeat this for every question. You'll notice I've used 10 questions rather than 9. The reason for this is to avoid a tie. If someone were to score 3 points in each of the 3 categories, the 10th question ensures one category always pulls ahead. It's a small detail, but worth knowing. A useful shortcut as you work through. Because each question follows the same structure, you can clone a completed question and simply update the text. This saves a significant amount of time. Make sure you set each question to required. This prevents anyone from skipping through without answering, which would affect the accuracy of the result. The next step is to collect their name and email address. This page can sit at the beginning of the quiz, or at the end, just before they receive their result. Either placement works. Add a first name field, last name field, and email field. Set them all to required. You'll also want to add a short line of text above the form, something like, "To receive your result, enter your details below." Simple and clear. This is a good moment to check your mobile layout. Click across to the mobile view and confirm everything is reading correctly. Most of your audience will be completing this on their phone. You can set up a notification so you're alerted when someone submits. For the automated email response, I'd recommend handling that through a workflow rather than the autoresponder inside the quiz itself. It gives you more control. Now for the results page, head into Settings and select Edit Results page. For this type of quiz, you don't need to display the overall score. What you want to show is which category scored highest. Go ahead and hide or remove that overall score section. In the header, you can update the text to reflect the result. Something like, "Here is your most dominant hormone pattern." You can also add a call to action and a footer, or remove them if you prefer a cleaner layout. The most powerful part of the results page is the ability to write customized copy for each category, based on how the person scored. For each category, you can set 3 different messages, depending on whether they scored low, medium, or high. A low score might read, "It's unlikely this pattern is the primary driver of your symptoms." A medium score? "This pattern may be contributing to what you're experiencing." And a high score becomes the main result message. "This is likely what's happening for you, and here's what that means." Work through this for each of your 3 categories. It takes a little time, but it's what creates the personalized experience that makes this format so effective. For the score display settings, keep it set to percentage rather than a raw number. This is how the category comparison works most cleanly. You can also customize the visual styling from here. Background colors, section backgrounds, and the width of the quiz. The default is 600 pixels wide. If you need it wider, that setting is available here. Down at the bottom of the results page, add your call to action. This is where you place the invitation. To book a consultation, join a program, download a resource, whatever the next step is for your practice. Once the quiz is set up, click out of the builder and head to the Integrate tab. From here, you have two options. You can embed the quiz onto a funnel page or website page, or copy the direct link and share it anywhere. Your Instagram profile, an email, a link in bio. Both work well. That's the full setup of the quiz from start to finish.